Alright, so what we have here, what you've got is this is the ballast. Mounts in here, and there's a cover here. And what this unit does is it turns on the HID lamps. Now, some of these cars, they omitted this. They didn't have this. They actually just had regular incandescent bulbs. Well, I've got power to these two pins. This is pin 1, and I believe this one is pin 8. And so I put more power to it. I can use my drill battery here, but unfortunately it's not working. So these are not too badly priced, but I've got this came out of a wrecked Chevy Equinox. And so what I want to do is try to retrofit. And this is the original bulb here. There's 12-volt battery right here. It might be backwards. Yeah, so the problem with this one is it suffered quite a bit of water damage. You can see it's really rusty in there, and I was able to drill it all apart. I cleaned this with one of my real fine wire brush like this. I cleaned all the stuff off and took my really sharp magnifying glass, a really powerful magnifying glass, looking to see if any one of these was actually burned or anything like that. But I don't see a problem physically, so it could be that one of these main capacitors is blown out. You can see there's quite a bit of I'll show you right there. There's quite a bit of corrosion just on this little pin right here. So these things right here, hopefully you can see it right there, and there's some on the back side right in here as well. The problem is that I don't think there's any way to service this. So what I think I'm going to do is retrofit this one. This is the D1S controller, and this right here is a D13 bulb. Now the D1, let me make sure I've got that number right. Yeah, it's a D1S right here. You can see this is a D3S right there. Now both bulbs work. This unit actually turns on the D3S. Go in here and did I get that backwards again? That's pretty bright. These are about 4000 K color. So what I think I'm going to do, looking at this unit right here, it only has 2 wires. And you can probably see that. I just took a picture of it. But you can see the wires. There's only 2 of them right here. So I think that this thing has the ability to be converted pretty quickly from this unit here, which is a lot smaller. However, here's the problem. I'm going to have to use this part of this, and I'll show you why. Alright, so here's the main headlight unit. You can see This is the one that has the washer that comes out. Ever seen one of those? Water pressure goes in here and then it comes out and it spits onto the headlight. But in this particular model, you can see where the main ballast or HID headlight goes. And then the ballast through this long cable right here. It goes down inside here and then it mounts right here, which keeps the water out of it or whatever it may do, because it's got a little seal here. But the problem that I'm going to have is that all this is no good. So what I'm going to have to do is cut that wire right there, that connector, and run it through here, and this is what I'm thinking that's going to happen. If you look inside there, you got quite a bit of room, but this thing is really hard to get in there. You know, it's fiddly and there's not much that it's going to do. So I'm going to have to put this unit here on a diet. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Now here we can do this too. Remember in one of the older videos I showed you these, like a hemostat. I haven't polarized these yet, so I have to do that here quick. Take that blue one out of there. Let's put a smaller one in here. We'll put this little red one in here instead. And that can lay down in there. Now this one will be even more of a challenge. We've got to make sure that doesn't get full of water, so we're going to have to glue that into place. And the stuff I'm going to use, the right stuff, Permatex. Alright, so you can see the other side is on. Back here is what we're working on. So what I want to do is I want to check the polarity on these, and it may just be a straight shot, so we'll just try it. There's your HID right there. Everything gets plugged in and doesn't go in the same spot that it originally did. I think somebody's been in there modifying it. It's what it looks like to me. Now what we've got to do is we've got to get this thing fit back in here. But what I'm going to do is, since there's no shoulder for this the circuit board that was in there's no shoulder anymore, so the rubber O-ring's not going to fit and it's not going to stay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here with this right stuff. We're going to fill this thing up. It's a little cold out today. And then get in my pocket, get my trusty Harbor Freight pocket Torx, which these are 20, I believe. Now I'm going to seal these holes up. It will dry overnight. And we should be good to go. Like the police are after somebody. is, and that is an HID conversion from a Chevy part, or from a Cadillac to a Chevy. You check the brights, make sure they're good. Alright, that's my conversion on the Chevy to Cadillac HID. Anyway, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.